James Harden's arrival to the Philadelphia 76ers shifted the franchise towards strong NBA title expectations. The star guard is one of the game's top talents, making his pairing alongside center Joel Embiid a promising duo that could lead the 76ers to the promised land for the first time since the early 2000s. But it is no secret, Philadelphia 76ers star James Harden enjoys going out to bars and clubs to relax outside of basketball. There is nothing wrong with that. It is similar to somebody going out for a drink after work. However, when Harden has struggled as he did in a loss to the Brooklyn Nets, he then decided to go out and party with rappers Lil Baby and Travis Scott. It can rub some people the wrong way. But this is nothing new. During his time in Houston, Harden was often granted permission to take a day off when there were 2 or 3 day games in between. In those instances, Harden was known to charter a private jet to Las Vegas and other cities like Miami, LA, Phoenix, New York, Atlanta, to name a few, just to party. Harden reportedly also received an excuse absence from the first practice after every All-Star break so he could party as well. In addition to the perks we just mentioned, Harden's love for the city of Los Angeles, Phoenix, and other towns would reportedly often result in the Rockets staying overnight or even an extra day in those cities during road trips when it wasn't the front end of a back-to-back set. But Harden needs to be very, and I mean extremely careful, because Houston is not like the city of Philadelphia. There are a few cities that are just different in terms of what the fans demand. For example, New York City, Philadelphia, and Boston. The 76ers possess one of the toughest fan bases who aren't afraid to boo or yell at their own players' shortcomings. If the team continues to falter in big games, especially in the playoffs, the die-hard fans won't hesitate to vocalize their true feelings towards Harden at home games. James has a reputation of coming up small in big playoff games or even regular season games. Harden has always faltered, so he will have to quiet those critics and help Philadelphia roll into the postseason and even leap into the playoffs. Things remain quite fresh, but Harden could quickly be on the receiving end of plenty of boos and much more if the 76ers don't take care of business on the court. Only time will tell if the pairing of Harden and Embiid have what it takes to lift the 76ers toward the ultimate goal, and that is winning an NBA championship.